We have been getting many inquiries about this country right here. Yes, Argentina. People are looking to get their residency and potentially their citizenship in Argentina. So in today's video, I'm going to be diving into the different options for residency, and there are 3 different types of residencies in Argentina, and then many different categories within each of those 3. So I'm going to be diving into this today. If you are looking to obtain your residency in Argentina, then stick around. First, before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I am creating content about global citizen diversification and going to a country where you're treated best all the time. If you're interested in these topics and you are also a global citizen or digital nomad, hit subscribe and let's dive in. So the 3 different types of residencies in Argentina are transitory, temporary, and permanent. Now, I'm just going to dive really quickly into transitory because this is not really what most people are looking at. So some of these options are a special tourist visa, a business visa, or a work visa. Likely, if you are wanting to get residency in Argentina, that can lead into citizenship, and citizenship does take 2 to 3 years, sometimes a little bit more depending on the bureaucracy. So it's not a fast track to citizenship by any means, but it can lead to citizenship. However, transitory is likely not what you are looking for. So let's dive into the second category, which is temporary residence. It will be much easier for you to obtain your temporary residence in Argentina if you fall under any of these options. So the first one is if you are from a Mercosur country. If you are from a Mercosur country, being Paraguay, Uruguay, Argentina, or Brazil, then it will be much easier to obtain your temporary residence. So one of the next options that falls under obtaining the TR in Argentina is if you work for a company or you have a special labor contract. Likely this isn't you, so let's move on to the next one. Also included in this are students, investors, and digital nomads. Now, these are more interesting options. If you have a digital nomad visa, this could potentially turn into residence in Argentina. If you are an investor, there are various different options as well if you are looking to invest in the country. It is important to note that all of these processes can either be started locally or in a consulate abroad. So depending on where you are, you can start these processes either in Argentina or outside of the country at an Argentinian consulate. If you are interested in learning more and figuring out which is the best option for you, reach out to me. My email and all of my links are below. Myself and my team on the ground in Argentina are more than happy to help you figure out which is the best option for you in your specific situation, whether that be the digital nomad visa, the investor visa, or any other option that can then lead into permanent residence. The easiest ways to get permanent residence in Argentina is if you have a family member who is already a permanent resident. And it goes to say as well that if you have a family member who has citizenship, it will also be much easier for you to obtain citizenship in Argentina, but the same is the case with permanent residence. It's also much easier to obtain your permanent residence directly if you are applying through marriage or if you are applying to be reunited with family in Argentina. And this does not need to be a spouse. This can be other family that are already residents and living in Argentina. Then you have a much better option to obtain the permanent residence through that. And of course, last but not least, we have time on the ground in Argentina. If you stay and you live in Argentina for anywhere from 2 to 3 years, you will be much more likely to then obtain your permanent residence and, of course, to get the citizenship. Now, there are some other qualifications such as knowing the language and knowing about the history of the country in order to obtain that citizenship. If you are interested in learning more and you are interested in potentially gaining your residency or citizenship as second, third, or fourth passport option in your portfolio, reach out to us. We will be able to tell you based on your specific situation which option would be best for you and to help you get started in the process. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I am constantly coming out with new global citizen diversification content that you can become a diversified global citizen. Hit subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.